Hey, you beautiful disaster. It's your girl, the one and only Ruby Monday, piped hot into your data feed. This isn't some pirate radio amateur hour, it's the real deal, baby. If you're hearing this, something has gone terribly wrong for me. Which is great news for you. I also set this to go off if I was arrested, or if I set foot in a church. So, who knows? Here's the deal. I left a few teensy little secrets with my favorite party gremlins. You'll find them where the bass is too loud, the lights should be illegal, and nobody remembers their actual name for 3 to 5 business days. Find my people, crack their networks. Don't trust anything labeled private. Oh, and if Kato is there, don't let him talk you into glowing drinks. Be nice to my Sasha girls. Catch you on the flip side, treasure hunter.
Welcome Infinity players to week 1 of the Monday Signal, Corvus Belli's latest Infinity global campaign featuring the one and only Ruby Monday. With a trail of secrets itching to be uncovered, what hidden treasures lay awaiting you, you might ask? Well, you're gonna have to raid the Kazureibu to find out. Ruby has left the data you need with her favourite nightclub ravers, and it's your job to get it before anyone else. But be quick, this data likes to jump around to the beat of the music. So, let's get into the details of the very first mission of the Monday Signal. There are 5 ravers on the table, one in the very centre, and the other 4 placed 18 inches up and 8 inches from the table edge. The intel they carry jumps between them at random. During the start of round 1 and 2, 2 ravers will be assigned as the intel carriers through a dice roll, one for each player, re-rolling duplicates. After end of round scoring is completed, these ravers lose their carrier status and can no longer carry intel for the remainder of the game. At the start of the 3rd game round, the final raver, who has not yet been an intel carrier, becomes the last intel carrier. To score objective points, you must scan intel carriers and secure at least one of them during the 1st and 2nd game rounds. At the end of the game, you want to be dominating the last intel carrier for that final push of objective points. Scanning intel carriers is very simple. Just have a specialist in base contact and decode the map as a short skill, passing a WIP check. Note that you may only do this once per intel carrier, but your opponent may scan any carriers that you have previously scanned as well. To secure the intel carriers, you will need to be inside zone of control of a carrier that also does not have any opposing models inside its zone of control. During the final round, the last intel carrier will be dominated by the player with the most VP or army points inside the zone of control of this final raver, so hold nothing back. Now for the club Ruby's pals like to attend. Before deployment, starting with the player who kept deployment, each player must place 2 permanent Eclipse zones on the board outside of any deployment zones. At the start of the 2nd and 3rd game rounds, these rave enhancing effects drift. Using a smoke template with a set of numbers, you want to point the 1 towards the center and roll a d20. You then move the Eclipse zone 8 inches in the direction you rolled. If it would hit an edge of the table or deployment zone, apply the method again, moving the remainder of the 8 inches. And that's how to play Raid the Kazureibu by Loss of Lieutenant, the very first mission for the Monday Signal narrative campaign. All the details of this mission will be on MissionGeist, with the ability to report your results. Several people picked at random will be selected to win a Mazebreaker box, courtesy of Corvus Belli, so make sure you and your mates get in some games and find Ruby's secrets. For next week's mission, head over to Rob Shepard's YouTube channel and keep your eyes on Metachemisty and WIP12 for the following weeks of mission and narrative. Good luck.